Stand-up comedian Carly Ballerini tells us about some of her favorite cards she wrote while working for Cards Against Humanity.
Would you rather giant spiders exist or giant eagles exist? Both being the size of elephants. Choose wisely.
Have you ever rescued anything before?
Would you rather take an all-expense-paid trip to the moon or be given $100K in cash? Choose wisely.
And we're back, episode 84, Barcast Comedy. Today I'm joined with stand-up comedian and Cards Against Humanity writer Carly Ballerini.
Oh, thank you. Hello.
Thank you so much for coming on the show. We don't do long intros on this show, so we're just going to dive straight into this.
Cool.
First question I ask all my guests is, have you ever been in a bar fight?
No.
No bar fights at all? Any fights in general?
One time a girl tried to fight with me, and I was like, I just don't like it. Like, I don't do that.
You're just laughing.
Yeah, I was like, hey, listen, I'll just say I'm sorry. Is that fine?
We're cool.
Yeah, I don't. I just like I'm not interested. Yeah.
It's like when I used to fight with my little brother when we were little, I would just grab it. I'd get in trouble if I hit him. So what I would do is I'd plug his nose so he can't breathe when he's trying to fight me.
Perfect.
He's like, hey, stop. What do you do? Stop.
Yeah, that's perfect.
We're
it's
both
like,
just laughing.
It's like a passive resistance, you know? It's like when you're walking a dog and they're just like, listen, I'm going to lay down. You know what I mean? And then you can't do anything
just have
about
to deal
it.
with
Yeah.
it.
You're just like, okay, that's perfect.
All right. I guess this is what we do now.
Yeah.
All right. Would you rather have $100K cash, tax-free, or all expenses paid trip to the moon?
$100K. Give me $100K
Give you the cash.
right now. Like, do you have it? I would never go to the moon.
You're like, I'm fine.
Yeah, the moon. It's like a big trip. You have to like get ready for. I don't want to do that. I want $100,000.
That'd be too stressful trying to figure out what you're gonna wear for that day on the moon.
You're not bringing anybody. It's like a lone trip, so like you have to like bring stuff to do. No, I want
Also, what's there to do on the moon?
Yeah, and you can't save it. It's not like you can be like, oh, I have this in the bank. It's like you probably waste money going to the moon. I need a $100,000.
What if it was 10K?
I would take $3 over going to the moon. I think that the moon sounds like a very long, stupid trip.
That sounds like a waste of my time.
100%.
You'd have to pay me.
Yeah, I feel like only people that like they have done too many things they've just had too many opportunities need the moon. I need just opportunities. I don't need that. Like, give me a job.
With all the planes nowadays too, like let's just get on a rocket to the moon.
I feel like I don't need the moon. I could just go to, I'll go to Texas, but like, do you have a job for me? Or like, do you want me to do stand-up there?
Can I do stand-up on the moon?
Yeah, I haven't had enough
Unless they're
opportunity.
paying me.
Yeah.
Would you rather be deathly scared of vacuums, like a dog, or have the uncontrollable urge to chase squirrels, like a dog?
Oh, ooh, that's like a hard one. I think Chase. Because yeah. Because like I feel like already as humans we're doing that thing where we're like, don't have sex with that person. You know, like we're always like trying to like control an urge. So I feel like controlling an urge would be easier than just being like terrified.
No, this one's uncontrollable. Like if you see a squirrel out there right now, you're gonna just jump up and go.
Oh, really?
Like mid-sentence, you're like,
still
hold
kinda
on,
fun.
guys.
You know what? And then you're dying doing what you love, and that's fine with me.
I'm with you on that one. It'd be fun to chase squirrels with my dog.
Yeah.
Be like, hey, you go that way, I go this way. Let's get
Bond.
him.
Yeah. You guys could have like a little thing going. You guys would both die.
Yeah. Die doing what we loved, chasing squirrels.
I feel like that
It's
one.
better than being thunder buddies, both hiding from the vacuum.
I feel like, and then like, how do you vacuum? So then there's no vacuuming.
There's no vacuum.
So you have a gross house.
Yeah.
I want to chase a squirrel.
You're like, I'll chase the squirrels.
Yeah, I don't want a gross house.
All right, you're on a blind date. Would you rather your blind date vomit on you or you vomit on them?
I would like to vomit on them, please.
Vomit on them.
For sure. I don't care about this guy. Blind date. I just met him.
Yeah. You're like, forget
I will vom on that guy.
Plus, I'm already throwing up if I get thrown up on. It's just going to be a thing.
Yeah.
And then the server's going to throw up on us.
Yeah.
And just chain reaction.
I'd rather be like, like, I don't care about this person. So, yeah. And then you can like walk away, Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
Sorry.
Oh, Jesus.
It's a good excuse to get out of it.
Yeah, for sure.
If it's not,
Even if you like him, it's just like, listen, this was great. I gotta go.
that's a great story to tell the kids.
For sure. Yeah.
Be like, how did you and mom meet? Oh, I threw up on him.
I think for that one, for anyone to pick on me, they would have to be like a caring person, like a very
Too nice of a person.
I'm like, I can't think of one person that would be like on me, like okay.
Would you rather your blind date throw up on you or steal your wallet?
Oh man. I lose my wallet like 4 times a year, so I guess steal my wallet. I have to go to the DMV like a bunch of times a year, so that's fine.
You're like, I'm already going.
Yeah,
I probably already lost it before.
Yeah, I like honestly am driving around with my ID right now, so
Yeah.
I have to be at the DMV when I get back, no problem.
Hey guys, here's your one question from OldSchoolCurt. Choose your useless superpower. Would you rather have the power to change anybody into a cat? Or would you rather have the ability to change yourself into any random object? Like, I don't know, you turn yourself into like a little hand sanitizer, or you turn yourself into a Mario jar. Anything you want, man. Choose wisely.
You're like a fucking lamp or whatever. I'm going to turn a person into a cat. Like, that's amazing. There's somebody annoying you and then they're just a cat.
Just cats.
Unbelievable. That's so fun.
You're like, that'd be great.
Yeah, you could turn like government officials into cats. Are you kidding me?
Elon Musk cat.
That's so fun. That's so cute. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You could send Elon Musk as a cat to the moon.
You're like, that's not a useless
That's
superpower.
cute. That's like adorable. That's like actually a very useful superpower.
You're like, that's my dream right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, shape-shifting, that'd be, it's kind of useless.
Who gives a shit? I don't want to be like a lamp or a chair, and you don't know what you're gonna be. Like that's what
You can shape-shift back, but every time it's just random.
Yeah,
it's
but
never
it's like
gonna help you.
who wants to do like what? I'm like walking around and I'm like, what would be great if I was, like fucking fence. Like I don't care. Yeah, I don't want to do that.
Kill to be a fence right now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What's going on with you?
Would you rather giant spiders or giant eagles exist? Like the size of elephants?
Oh, eagles, because they like fly.
Could you imagine them? They already like eat fish. We'd be like a fish. They'd be picking us out of the air.
They'd be big. Yeah, but have you ever seen? One time I was in a cabin and I opened the door and it was tarantula like mating season and there was just like a horny tarantula right there and he was just like, yo, and I was like, this is crazy. Like I can't. Could you imagine tarantulas mating like all over? Like I can't.
No,
we're not
forget
doing
it. Just
that.
burn
Yeah.
the place down.
Yeah,
You can't stay there after that.
Yeah, no way.
Yeah, I'm thinking the eagle just because spiders are already too scary, but I mean, it'd be terrible them being that size.
And they're on the ground
They'd be coming at
all
us.
the time. Like the eagle, he wants to get out of here. You know what I mean?
True, the spiders too, the quantity of spiders is way more.
Yeah,
It'd
they
be
have like
Starship Troopers.
4,000 babies and like a billion eyes. No, it's the eagle.
What's your most irrational fear?
My most irrational fear.
Like to give you a second to think. Lately, I've been thinking. I use metal straws a lot when I'm drinking. Like my milk, I bring up to my bed at night. But I'm gonna die in a Final Destination movie. That metal straw is so strong. Like if I slipped, that thing would easily pierce through my jugular. Or anything. I'm like, this is how I'm gonna die, Final Destination style.
So you drink milk as a adult person?
Milk's great.
You drink milk with a metal straw and you take it up to your bed?
Gotta have a glass of milk before bed.
I can't. Okay, so like this is.
Some milk and cookies? I love milk.
Fuck the question. Let's dig in. What did you just say to me?
I drink milk. That's a normal thing.
You get in your like little jams. Yeah. You take your metal straw. You put it in like your little cup of milk, and then you're like, okay, time to go to bed.
Yep.
That's what you do every
We're
day.
gonna go. Yep. Gonna go watch Severance. Drink my milk. Eat
Wake
some
up with like
cookies.
cottage cheese in your mouth. Okay.
I also have a little candlelight too. I use as I go up the stairs.
For sure. I mean, the enzymes in your body must be unbelievable.
Yeah. Never broken a bone though.
Wow. Yeah, for sure. What was the question? I don't.
Almost irrational fear.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
You're like drinking
My
milk.
most irrational fear is someone making me drink milk at night. That is my most irrational fear.
New fear unlocked.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah, there's some good chocolate milk too. I actually had to break the picket line. I felt bad at King Soopers because King Soopers is on strike. And I broke the picket line to go get some chocolate milk the other night.
Kink Supers?
King Soopers. It's our local grocery store.
Oh, I thought you for some reason I heard Kinko's,
yeah, I realized that.
and I was like, dude, don't get milk at Kink. Like, what is going?
Our grocery store has the best chocolate milk in the world.
Yeah.
It doesn't compete with anybody else's.
Man.
I was like, I'm sorry, guys, I had to.
You broke a picket line because they're on strike?
Yeah, just to get chocolate milk.
Just to get chocolate milk. Sometimes
Just the chocolate milk.
You know what? I
Essentials.
understand cravings.
That's like going to pharmacy for your meds.
Yeah, for sure.
I had to.
Yeah.
You wrote for Cards Against Humanity. I saw.
Used
to write
Yeah,
for Cards
yeah,
Against
yeah.
Humanity. How did you get involved in that?
The head writer at the time saw me do stand up and was like, we're gonna be doing like submissions. You should submit. And then they do blind submissions, and then my submission got it.
Yeah. What was the first card you wrote?
Oh my God, I was really mad at somebody I was dating in Indiana. So it was about like how like I was gonna have to go to dinner with people from Indiana, and I was really mad about it. And then it was just like the whole thing really was about how I hated this guy from Indiana, and like it really, I guess,
just all your cards were about this guy from Indiana. You hated.
They were like, "Fuck this guy, right? Let's hire this lady." They're like, "Fuck this guy."
Yeah, I hate that guy in Indiana. What's your favorite card you wrote?
You know what's funny is like, so the cards, you write the original like nugget, and then they go it to the room, and then the room like fucks with it until it's like perfect. Okay. So I don't remember because it was just it's just like you're kind of like bop, and then the room makes it better than you. Yeah. You
the best card it can
no
be.
card like ever comes in and you don't fuck with it. So like. I don't know, you know?
Do you have any other ideas that you wanted to make it? That you were like, this is hilarious? That people were just like, yeah, no.
By the time, because I was like on the road also like writing cards like while I was on the road. And by the time I was like done with like the submission, I'd be like, I have no other ideas. There's nothing else in my brain. Because it's like, you just have to write all of the stupid things.
Every thought that comes to your head.
Yeah, you have to write like 300 dumb thoughts. That's as many as you can do a week. You know what I mean? Yeah.
That's like the dream job. Just coming up with random things.
Yeah.
It's like I worked at a paint store for a little bit, and like the amount of the names of paints. That's my dream job. Just to name the paints. They're like, this is dead salmon gray.
Amazing, right?
Yeah, mystic green.
I was doing swatches for a wall one time, and I was like, how is climate change? Like they were like, you know what, climate change, and everybody was like, climate change. Like that went through 3 guys, and they were just like, that looks like fucking climate change. Climate change. And I was gonna paint it because it was kind of a cool color, but then
that's a good story.
Yeah. You're just like, that's climate change.
That's climate change if you wanted to know.
Yeah. It's like remember when Crayola started doing that, and they were like mac and cheese won, and everybody was like, fuck yeah. It was like such a big deal.
Did you get the new Crayola crayons when they came out?
Yeah, they were like, I wonder who gets it this year. And everybody was like trying to, what. Yeah.
Have you ever rescued anything?
Yeah.
What have you rescued?
I rescued a pigeon one time. Terrible choice. It shit. It was like so nervous, and then I was so nervous, and so it was just shitting everywhere. And I locked it in the bathroom because I didn't know what to do with it. And then I was like calling animal control, and animal control was like, "Dude, we don't save pigeons." And I was like, "You don't save pigeons?" And they were like,
"Well,
no.
I need help now.
Yeah,
you gotta save
let
me.
It go. It's gross." And I was like, "It is gross." And then like there was just shit from wall to wall all over my bathroom. I had to get like new everything, like new like those little carpets. I had to get like new everything. Yeah. So I tried to save that guy, and then I just had to let him go. So like, not only did I not save him, I terrified him for like a while.
Traumatized.
I like tortured him, and then I was like, all right. And then he went and he died somewhere else. Terrible. So I tried to save that guy, and then one time I tried to save a mouse, and then and I was trying to like make friends with him, and he just like was not having it with me. Yeah. And then I was like, man, this
Were you
sucks.
offering him snacks?
Yeah, I was offering him snacks. He was just like, and then one day I came home and he had just gotten out, and then I just had mice.
Oh.
Yeah.
You're like, damn it.
Yeah, so I rescued all of them.
So I rescued a bunch.
Yeah.
Have you ever had pet hamsters?
Yes.
Guinea pigs? Did you have any tragic stories with them?
Yes.
Everybody with a hamster has a story.
No shit. One time I was talking to a very funny comedian, Rima Parikh, and she was like, yeah, my hamster, I forgot what she said, but basically they cooked them. And I was like, oh no. Mine has a tragic story. So there was like a hamster named Little Pig, and then there was a Shih Tzu named Smokey, and there was a bird named Rocky, okay? And they all cohabitated in our space. Smokey, the dog, and Little Pig, the hamster, were best friends. So Smokey would get in Little Pig's cage, and Little Pig would sleep on Smokey's head. Very cute. I was like a sociopath and wanted them to leave my home, and so I would try to let them go all the time. And instead of leaving, they would just sunbathe together. It was like a romance. And so they were in love, and then this fucking guy Rocky came in, and he was like a terrible bird from the jump. He was a bad guy. And one day I came home, and Rocky had gotten out of his cage, and he was just like flying around. Little Pig was dead. I mean, like on his back, feet in the air, dead, and Smokey was under a table crying, and I was like, oh my god, Rocky just killed Smokey's fucking lover, and then Smokey was never the same. It was crazy.
He was shook.
Yeah, it was really bad.
Poor guy.
Yeah, it was like the first time I had seen like true love because I had a terrible home, and I was like, wow, this is
how it always ends.
Yeah, I was like, never love anyone. Yeah.
What's your hometown scandal or high school scandal or story you and your friends would talk about if y'all got together from high school again?
High school scandal, hometown scandal.
I can give you a second to think. Like mine, it was popping off on Instagram again. Was my math teacher was the coolest guy. Mm-hmm. He had bald head, full beard, played metal guitar in a rock band, and he got fired one day because he was handing back test papers, and a girl got mad at him. She flips him off. He goes, "Ma'am, put your shower toy away." And then she ran off to the principal's office.
Oh, because he made like a little, man, that's so much better than most kids. Most kids are like, and then he fucked her.
Yeah. Very wholesome story.
It was a pretty big...
That's usually where this question goes.
Yeah. You're like, he was a cool guy. And then we found out he fucked every senior in high school. Yeah. Okay. Well.
But yeah, then the whole class, class was protesting at the flagpole the next day. They're like, you can't fire him. That's hilarious.
Yeah. That is very funny.
That should be a loophole. Come on.
Yeah, that's the scandal. Here's what's troubling about mine is like I think that maybe I was always a scandal or my mom was always a scandal because I had a pretty bad home life, and so she was like the witch lady who would like send me to school like without lunch or like a shirt and I'd get to school like 50 minutes late and because I walked from like 3 miles away and like it was not, so I think it was me.
Yeah. Did you pull off any good pranks?
Pranks. What our senior year, somebody wrote "fuck you" in the lawn with a lawnmower, and then they let go. Like what are those things? What are those? You put out fire extinguisher.
Fire extinguisher.
Yeah. Sorry. They let out a bunch of fire extinguishers in the hall, and they were like, "Ha ha, we're the best." And then because fire extinguishers take like the oxygen out of the room, like 3 girls like passed out. Yeah, they were like dropping like flies that day. It was really upsetting.
You were like, God dang.
Yeah, we were like, sorry.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Would you rather be stuck in an elevator shaft or the middle of the ocean in a raft?
Shaft, dude.
Elevator shaft?
Yeah, there's like people around.
True.
Yeah, what do you mean?
You're just stuck in an elevator, Yeah.
Dude, shaft. Okay. Yeah, also like the death is quicker.
All right, well, you're stuck in the elevator for a week in the ocean for 24 hours. Does that change it?
Yeah, then the ocean. What are you talking about? This is terrible outdoor or whatever.
I thought it was a great question at the time, but never mind. Let's go to the next one. All right, you sinned. Choose your curse. You have an immortal fly that follows you around and it's always messing with you for the rest of your life. Or everything costs $5 more, just $5. Or 3 landmines are hidden in your house.
Do I know where they are? No, they're hidden. Yeah, I mean, with inflation, we are $5. Yeah,
$5
we're
more?
all
You're
poor.
like, I'm already paying.
Yeah, we're already fucked.
You're like, fly, forget
Late
that.
stage capitalism, oh, we're going to experience it more? No problem, that one.
Like, I've been
used to
doing
it.
that
Yeah.
for years. The landmines, I mean, that's probably the best one, or the least, but it's high risk, high reward.
I feel like that's $5 more. $5 more for everything. Yeah.
I have pets, my dogs. I'd be too worried with the landmines. That they're gonna just going crazy with the zoomies.
For sure.
Set off a
also,
landmine.
like I don't know. Like I like to like walk around, and like just wander sometimes.
Can't wander, walk, or talk on the phone.
If you're like cleaning and then you just were exploded clean. Like what a terrible. No, I want to spend more money.
I think the worst would be is if the landmine goes off, but it doesn't take you out. Like you knock something over.
Oh, and then you just don't have an arm.
And then you're just traumatized for the rest of your life. Like fuck, there's 2 more in here.
100%.
I throw a house party. I invite everybody over, but I don't go to my own house party. They clean out the 2 mines, and then boom, we're back.
Yeah, you're killing them. Yeah, I feel like I would sell the house. I would just not go home.
And they're hidden, so you don't have to disclose them. Yeah. You're like, I didn't know those landmines were there.
That's true. You don't have to disclose ghosts or landmines.
Yeah. Have you ever seen a ghost?
No, but I used to meditate a lot, and this one time, I think it felt like I was like felt like I was levitating above my body and looking onto my sleeping body. which is kind of cool.
That's cool.
Yeah, I guess.
That's fancy. What's your thoughts on ghosts? You think they're real?
Actually, I have seen a ghost, but it wasn't like seeing a ghost. When I lived with my mom when we were young, she was a very chaotic home, and we had like a shitty ghost. It wasn't like scary. It was just kind of annoying. Like it would kind of like move that thing.
Yeah.
And that
harmless.
was it. Yeah, and then it was like a bad cat. It was just like.
It's just knocking cats
Yeah,
off.
and we were like, all right.
You had a ghost cat.
Ooh,
knocking stuff off the counter.
Nobody gave a shit
constantly.
at all. I think it was like a frustrated ghost. It was like, and then we were just like, I don't care at all. You should see what my mom's doing.
It's like, I don't know what to do, man.
Yeah.
They don't care.
Yeah. Yeah, so I think that.
Yeah. What about aliens? What's your thoughts on those?
They're definitely real, and...
Ever seen a UFO?
No.
No, me neither.
Yeah. I know, that would be so cool, though,
That'd
right?
be exciting.
I know.
That'd be a great story to have.
Yeah. Have you ever seen Resident Alien? It's a very good show.
Resident, is that where he's like pretend to be a human?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a great show. It's like basically he's autistic.
Uh-huh.
The whole time you're just like, yeah,
Pretty much.
for sure. Yeah. Like you're like, got it.
You're
Yeah.
just like, yeah, that's normal nowadays.
Yeah.
That checks out.
Yeah.
Oh, another good story too. Recently, possible guest for the podcast. I've been talking to Joe Exotic.
Night. Oh my
The
god.
Tiger King. That's hilarious.
And you picked me also? Thank you.
His agent responded to me, and I was like, he's like, he can't do video episode, but he could do a phone call, and I'm like, okay.
Absolutely. Like 100%.
I was like, I probably gotta do this. I'm like, I should probably go watch episode 2 to make sure I'm not gonna get canceled. I'm like, I don't remember what bad stuff he did.
He did pretty bad stuff too. Yeah, watch an episode. I think you better.
I did watch it.
Yeah, you gotta. I would like read the Wikipedia at least.
I'm just gonna ask him, would you rather questions? He's gonna be like, I want to get out of jail.
I feel like you should curate the thing and like make sure that like you're editing, fierce editing
before they come on. Like, yeah, I also invited Billy McFarland on the podcast a while ago, the Firefest guy. He said he agreed to do it, and then 30 minutes before the show, he tried to charge me $1,200.
Of course. Wow, that's classic. That's so fun. Did you record that?
I have the email. I'm like that. Like, you can't scam me.
You should use that as a promo. That's an amazing promo.
I'm like, that's great.
Would you rather?
I saw the documentary.
Yeah, so
like, what
funny.
are you talking about?
Yeah. He tries to sell you a cheese sandwich.
Yeah. What movie have you seen the most in your lifetime?
Death Becomes Her.
Death Becomes Her? What's that one about?
Or actually, it was with Roseanne. She-Devil.
She-Devil.
Everybody watch She-Devil.
I don't even know what that one's about. Tell me.
It's like an 80s movie that's like super silly, but it's got Meryl Streep in it, and Meryl Streep plays like a romance writer that steals Roseanne's Roseanne Barr's husband, and then Roseanne Barr just like changes her whole life to get revenge on Meryl Streep. It is the most ridiculous movie I've ever seen. It's best.
Yeah.
I'm honestly underselling it because I can't do that.
Check it out. I'm gonna look it up. What's the first joke you told when you ever wanted to become a comedian? Or ever thought about it?
It's a very bad joke. Are you sure that you...
Yeah, we want to hear it.
Okay. I still sometimes use it, except that people don't like it when you say the word Chinese, even though it's not offensive at all. One time I was working at a grocery store, and this man came up to me, and he said, "Hey, are you Chinese?" And I was like, "No. Are you?" And he was like, "Yeah." And then he just walked away, and I think about that guy all the time. That's the joke.
You were just like, am I on Impractical Jokers?
It just felt like if I had like made like the right call, like if I had said the right thing, like he would have been like told me something, like he'd be like, invest in crypto. You know what I mean? Like some like weird thing, because it was just such an out of body experience. It was just like, what was that? You know? Yeah.
I had a guy tell me at the bar, like when I was telling you before how we used to interview strangers at the bars, we had this one drunk guy was telling me how there's aliens on Saturn's 9th moon.
Cool.
And they have Wi-Fi on the moon.
I feel like we should take that back up.
And then I saw a news article, and it was like, there could be life on Saturn's 9th moon. And I was like, I said it to my friend, I'm like, holy shit, dude.
Was that like later? Or
that was like years later,
a
year or two later. And I'm like, he knew.
See?
He worked at Lockheed Martin too.
Really?
And he was cut off because he was too drunk.
Yeah, for sure. That sounds
And
right.
I was just asking about aliens.
I just feel like,
Or just tell me what I want to hear, but
yeah.
I don't care. I choose to believe.
That's a good. I believe that aliens are around, and then like if you see one, everybody's like all like, oh, those people that have seen an alien, they're nuts, and it's like, Yeah, because they saw an alien. Of course they're drunk. Like, what are you talking about?
What do you expect from
Yeah, like they're gonna drink some alcohol because they saw an alien.
They're just
What are
gonna
you
go on with their
talking-
day.
Yeah.
Just catch. Oh yeah, I saw an alien one time.
Yeah, they're gonna go nuts, dude. They're gonna like fucking stop brushing their teeth and start like doing whatever they do in wherever they see aliens.
Preparing for the aliens.
Yeah. They're gonna wear weird flannel and bad jeans.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah. All right, this next one's a trolley problem. You know, like the trolley on the train tracks? A trolley is moving toward a group of people on the train tracks, but Spider-Man has already stepped in and is saving the day in front of the train. Do you flip the lever, switching the trolley and ruining Spider-Man's iconic moment and saving the people? Or do you let Spider-Man save him?
I would literally pretend like I didn't see the entire situation. No matter what you said. I don't participate in any saving
trolley.
or I don't participate in hurting. I don't participate
It's
in
okay,
saving.
Spider-Man saves him either way.
Listen, Spider-Man's got it, and I am still listening to my podcast. I have a lot to do today, no question.
I got too much. And then you have to file a police report for being there as a witness for everything.
Goes into seeing something. The other day I saw this guy on a scooter get hit by a car, and then I just kept walking because he was fine and he was just mad, and I was like, I'm not doing like whatever this is. Yeah.
He'll be okay.
Yeah, he was fine. He was like, and then you like, I saw him later and he scooted by, so he was alive and fine, no problem.
Yeah. Have you ever ridden those Lime scooters?
No, they're so stupid. I was talking to a chiropractor one time, and I was like, man, it's crazy that like more people don't get injured on those. And he was like, literally 98% of my clients are scooter people. And I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, that checks out.
Yeah.
I believe it.
Yeah, it's like,
The amount of scooters, yeah, those things go so fast. It's crazy. They just let any drunk on them.
I think the government.
Just get on this
I think the government dropped them off. Like I think that they were like, oh, aliens don't exist, but here's scooters.
Here's
And like, they're just like we are too populated, and they were just like dropped scooters off here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like my cousin went to UGA, and all of a sudden he was telling me one day they just showed up and there was hundreds of scooters on campus, and
it
the
looks
school
like
hated it.
Yeah, and it looks like they raptured. Yeah, because there's just like a rapture.
Sitting perfectly.
Yeah, they're all like, and then you can just throw them on the ground.
But they just told me the school hated it. They're like, you can't have those here. So they started locking them up and taking them away. And then instead of like paying to get them unlocked, Lime just dropped off another batch of 1,000 scooters on the campus. They're like, all right, here you go. Those ones are out of storage now.
Man, it's because the government pays big businesses to like do whatever they want. They're
I
like,
was
yeah,
I respect
that
that
is
move.
a loss.
What a power move.
Yeah, they treat it like nail polish. They're like, sometimes they go bad.
That's okay. All right, would you rather go to jail for a year or until you can solve a Rubik's Cube?
Oh,
Like you're in jail, they give you a Rubik's
this
Cube.
is the first
you
one
gotta
that
get out.
actually stumps me because like I'm very bad at that. I feel like probably Rubik's Cube. I could get it.
I feel like I could in under a year, but there's like a
Do you
good
get
chance.
phones? Do you get your phone?
No phones.
No phones. But
you
you
in
get to
that
talk to
cubes.
other people?
Yeah.
Okay, fucking Rubik's Cube. There's some like genius like around me who like.
You're right, there's gotta be one who can help you
who
out.
was like, I murdered a guy, but I know about Rubik's. Yeah, for sure.
That or I feel like I'd pick it and it would take me like 360 days to get out, I just get out like a week early.
No one told you how to do it because you annoyed everybody in the thing.
They're just all like, forget that guy.
Yeah. You were just like the guy who everybody was like, no.
No,
We're not gonna
they're
help
just
that
fucking
guy.
with me at that point. They're like,
Yeah.
no, have you tried switching the stickers? I'm like, no shit, I tried that.
I'd get somebody like so many cigarettes. I'd be like, can you just like do this? You
All
seem
the
like smarty
cigarettes you
pants.
get.
Yeah, no problem.
All right, if you had to win a game show to stay alive, what game show are you going on? Any TV game show.
Any TV game show?
Game show. You can even go on American Idol.
Oh, nice. What's the one where they slime you?
The Nickelodeon.
Yeah. That
Like
one.
the OG.
Yeah. I just stand under their slime and be like, okay, now?
Die or get slime.
No problem. Yeah. That one.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
I always want to do MXC. It's like Wipeout in Japan, but it's just more extreme. Because if I'm gonna die, that's the way I'd love to go out.
Oh, yeah. I just don't want to die.
And
So-
also, I think I could do good on that show. It's just like Wipeout. They let just idiots on the show or on athletic people.
I feel like that's like what dudes say about bears. They're always just like, dude, I could take a bear, and it's like, for sure, man, whatever.
Oh, I could take a bear.
Yeah.
I could take
They're like,
3 bears.
Bears are dumb, and it's like, you're dumb. Like, I don't know.
A list of bears I could take in a fight: a grizzly bear, a Kodiak,
Right.
a black bear.
What's funny is, have you heard that question about like, are women more scared to be in the middle of the woods with a man or a bear? And everybody's like, oh man, they are worse. They're either going to annoy you or they're going to be violent. Yeah.
I saw a good follow-up question, and somebody was like, would you rather be in a car with a woman driving or a bear driving?
Yeah, like, truly. I think I'm a very bad driver, so I'd say bear in my case. Yeah.
Would you rather be handcuffed to a mime or a wheelbarrow for the rest of your life?
Rest of life?
Yeah, you got a mime who's following you around, always doing mime stuff, or you just got to carry the wheelbarrow around with you.
Does the mime like slowly degrade and get sick and old over time?
Just like you. Yeah, he ages with you.
Oh, fuck that. Oh, wheelbarrow. What? I have to like wait while the mime has children? Like, no, I'm not gonna do that.
You're like, forget that.
Yeah, fuck that.
I mean, the mime at least comes with you now. You can get on a plane with the mime.
Fuck the mime.
The wheelbarrow, you can't get on.
I'll sail. I don't care. I'm not doing that shit.
The wheelbarrow also does have a wheel too, at least, so you can, move around nice and easy.
Yeah, for sure. You could get in the wheelbarrow. You can't get on a mime. I mean, you could, but probably it would be not as fun. Unless you like.
And then you're sleeping in bed with a wheelbarrow.
Fall in love with the mime, and then you break up. like it's a whole thing. Yeah. Then you have to watch the mime fuck other people.
You're like, this sucks.
This is the worst. Yeah, wheelbarrow.
I
want the wheelbarrow.
All right, now we're going into our last segment of the podcast, which is my favorite, which is where we try to break the record for the fastest time to drink a Capri Sun. As the world record, the fastest time to drink a Capri Sun is 8 seconds.
Okay.
And here's the Barcast leaderboard if you want to see. I don't know if you can read that.
Wait, what's happening? Am I going to drink?
We're drinking Capri Suns.
Oh, I was like...
Or I'm going to break the record for fastest time to drink 2 Capri Suns if you decline.
Wow. I kind of want to see you do that. Is that shitty?
I did have to do that one episode.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you want to do it again?
We can do it again. I'll do it. You just get to commentate on me.
Yeah, you do it. Go.
This is high quality content.
Oh yeah. I want to see you poop your pants.
My world record's about 35 seconds, I think, for 2.
For 2?
Yeah.
And then you just split the difference.
That's counting. No, I'm going to drink both.
How do you?
One after another.
Are you going to stab it? Like
it counts time stabbing it.
Counts time stabbing it.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, go ahead.
You can see here. This is high quality.
Okay. Should I time you?
Yeah. Here's a timer. I always forget to time it with guests, and then they're like, "What's my time?" And I'm like, "I'm sorry, I don't know."
That's like in whenever I produce a show, somebody's like, "How long have I been doing it?" I'm like, "Probably a lot."
Probably.
All right.
A lot.
On your mark, set, go. Yeah. Wow, that was actually pretty. All right. Oh, see, pro at the stabbing, and that is really where the time suck could get for me. There we go. Okay, I feel like this is a pretty impressive suck. You know what I mean? That's nice. Is there more in there? No, you got it. And this would have been mine, but I didn't want to do it. So look at that. Isn't that fun? Yeah, he looks like he's not having a great time. You're gonna maybe get rid of, and stop. Okay, it's 35 seconds.
Fuck.
Yeah.
That was pretty good.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
That may break it. I was right around 35
How's
before.
your tummy feel?
That's a first segment for next podcast. Hell yeah. Yeah, usually I hide them under the table, and it's like an Oprah Winfrey type bit.
Oh yeah, where you're just like,
with the Capri Suns. You get a Capri Sun, but yeah, it didn't work, and it was too hot out.
Yeah,
they're gonna be hot.
Yeah,
those were warm Capri Suns too. It wasn't good.
Yeah, that
was a smart decision on your part.
Oh, well, if you're gonna offer me an out, I take out.
Like, I will gladly take the out.
Yeah, I don't know if you've been paying attention this whole time, but I don't care about you.
No, that's fine. I am good. But yeah, that's all for this episode of the podcast. Don't forget to drop a like and then subscribe. Check us out on YouTube. We're giving away a toaster at 10K subscribers on YouTube, baby.
Oh, that's cool.
Anything you want to shout out, Carly? This episode drops Monday.
Oh, okay. Check out my recording on cracked.com and comment on it and be like, what a wonderful performer.
Hell yeah. What a wonderful performer Carly is.
I get 2024, best of 2024 something.
Hell yeah.
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 I don't know my credits. Go.
Go.
Yeah.
Check her out.
Yeah.
Subscribe. Do-do-do.